Holy smokes, we're up to number 90 in my Best Picture Marathon. Best Picture Marathon theme song. Mexican director Guillermo del Toro was primarily known for horror and fantasy films, and with his 2017 release The Shape of Water, he adds romance to that list, though it is still a fantasy film with some horror elements. Released by Fox Searchlight Pictures, and with a screenplay by Vanessa Taylor and director Guillermo del Toro, The Shape of Water is kind of a Cold War fairy tale for adults. Sally Hawkins stars as Eliza, a mute janitor who works alongside her friend Zelda, played by Octavia Spencer, at a weird scientific government research facility. One day, scientists and military dudes bring in their latest weird discovery, a humanoid amphibian man, played by frequent Del Toro collaborator Doug Jones. Eliza develops a bond with the creature and they fall in love. So of course when the sadistic government guy played by Michael Shannon decides it's time to euthanize and dissect the amphibian man, Eliza decides she's gonna rescue him instead. The cast also includes Richard Jenkins and Michael Stuhlbarg, who's always terrific. The Shape of Water is a pretty weird movie, and I can understand why some people wouldn't want to watch a movie about a romance between a mute woman and an amphibian man, but I like the movie. Del Toro was largely inspired by Creature from the Black Lagoon, which is one of my all-time favorite movies, so of course it appeals to me. Del Toro was apparently actually talking with executives at Universal about remaking that film, but he wanted the creature and the female lead to actually end up together, unlike in the original film, and Universal was like, nah thanks. So he made The Shape of Water instead. The film deals with loneliness and isolation and is very empathetic towards society's misfits. The film is very much about prejudice. Like in many classic monster movies, the real monster turns out to be a human. Del Toro intended the film to be relevant to today's issues, but decided to set it in the past in order to get the audience to let their guard down a little bit. The film takes place in Baltimore, Maryland, but was actually shot up in Ontario, Canada. The film has incredible production design and beautiful cinematography, and the creature effects for the amphibian man are really cool. The movie also has a gorgeous score by Alexander Desplat. It received generally very positive reviews upon release and was successful at the box office. The film ended up winning 4 Oscars, including Best Picture, Director, Production Design, and Score, not surprisingly. As always, there were a number of other really good movies nominated for Best Picture that year. My favorite of 2017 is probably Get Out, and while I like The Shape of Water, I wouldn't necessarily have picked it for Best Picture, though I do really enjoy seeing offbeat oddball movies taking home the top prize over the more typical Oscar fare. You know, safe movies. Speaking of which, next up is Green Book. See you then.